and dragons, thank you so much for being patient with us over the holiday break, but we are back and ready to get on this adventure. I am Maude, I'm your dungeon master, or your moderator as we've been calling it, which I'm quite partial to. We're going to continue the adventure, but what happened last time? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
To recap. Our three heroes ventured into the foreboding forest, the quickest way to the Death Cliff, to rescue Sweet Laura, the innkeeper's daughter from Tankard the Ogre. In their travels, they saw the Tree of Wisdom, who granted them items. Calvin and Jingle rolled really badly. Like, really badly.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, it wasn't our finest hour.
And the wizard's cloak shrieked in the midst of monsters, whereas Jingle's goblet grafted to his hand. Brothar, however, got the boots of roots, allowing him to walk up and on any rough surface. To uncurse their treasures, the trio fought off eagle hawks. Yes, eagle hawks that were guarding a red throbbing gemstone embedded into the top of the tree's trunk.
Throbbing was an interesting adjective to use.
Sorry, pulsating.
Nah, it's good.
that better?
Throbbing was good.
I like
Throbbing.
Victorious, Calvin now wears an invisibility cloak that he can activate, and Jingle's detached goblet will turn any liquid into a health potion.
Even dwarf piss.
Oh, even dwarf piss.
We now return to our heroes post-battle. You guys look very hungry from battle. You gonna eat?
Oh yeah, I grabbed a couple of those eagle horks on our way down the tree, but I'm kind of afraid to eat them because of what happened with the goblin chunks out the butt situation.
That's fair.
That was really unfortunate for you guys, but you didn't stomp. Did you stomp? You stomped an eagle hawk, didn't you?
Yeah, this one was a real mess.
You know, I'd be fine opting out of eating that one. I'll eat the other ones that we killed.
Well, don't forget, in your inventory you have a loaf of bread and 3/4
yeah.
of a full fruit basket and 3 flasks of water.
Like the real
So
food.
you guys really need to eat and rest. That is like the first thing that we kind of need to do.
Yeah, okay.
Last time I rested, though, I slept through an entire battle.
Well,
It was
Calvin,
so pointless.
according to the audience, they're pretty worried about your cleanliness because you're allergic to water, and they don't understand how you bathe.
They don't.
Can
You
you
almost
please?
smell as bad as Brothar, and he's covered with goblin chunks.
Can you please roll for a cleanliness spell?
I think that's fine. My ring of everything has never let me down in this game yet, so.
17.
Look at this! See, I told you!
All right, so now Calvin is nice and
job,
clean
Calvin.
Thank you. 1.
and smells like
Lilac.
lilac. That's sweet.
It's an excellent choice.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
thought purple.
Is there anything you want to do before you rest by the campfire tonight? Because it is dusk. It's at night, pretty much, going into dusk time.
I'm gonna cook up some of those eagle horks. I'm gonna risk it.
I might take
Yeah.
some of that meat and make a sandwich with that bread.
Oh, delicious. That's a great
A
idea.
little eagle hork sandwich.
Can you guys
Please.
both roll for me?
Okay.
Both roll. Grab a die right now. Because in cooking, 11. In cooking,
4.
you guys, within a 4 and 11, what you found on one of the eagle hawks is a golden feather.
Tight.
Ooh.
Do you,
I'll just put that in my little dwarven cap.
and do you want to see what else is around? I can't tell you what to do post-battle,
Yeah,
guys.
can I look around to make sure that the campsite
Well,
is
that's
safe?
usually Brothar's job.
He is,
That's
but
true, the-
yeah.
I guess we'll have to look around for ourselves.
All right, Brothar found a shard of the gemstone.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go.
I stole it.
Roll to steal.
Damn Oh, please don't get it. Please don't.
Fortune-
Damn it.
Yes!
So now Jingle has a shard of the gemstone.
Whoa.
Sure do.
Alrighty, so you guys have set up camp, you've eaten your food. It was actually tasty because it's bird.
Hell
So you
yeah.
guys are fine. Full health.
The 4 didn't do anything bad?
Rolling for... No, you don't get pecked by a dead animal. No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
It just wasn't as delicious as mine.
That's fine.
There you go. It's a little raw, but no, you don't have any food diseases or anything like that.
Thank you.
All right, so obviously you're asleep. You wake up. And Brothar's missing!
Oh, no. Where did he go?
Wow.
Was that because of the gemstone?
Sure.
Wow, that was...
No, he's gone. So it's up to you.
What do you mean he's gone? He just left?
Well, you tell me. Can you
That
see any
son of a
evidence or
bitch.
anything? You looking around? Roll perception checks for me, guys.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 3.
I got a 3 also.
Cool. We don't see shit. Our eyes are closed. Yeah.
Okay, you guys still have sleep and gunk in your eyes from your deep, deep rest.
Hey,
you barely even noticed Brothar's
Let's
gone.
ask the tree, man.
Oh, should we ask the tree? I barely can smell him either, too.
We're still nearby.
All right.
The tree has checked out because the curse has been lifted. And
Real convenient of the tree, huh?
Yeah.
she or it is using the nutrients to regrow.
Let me
the
ask you this,
leaves.
Calvin. How much do you really care? Because, my opinion is, fuck that guy. There's more, with one less person here, that's more treasure for you and me.
I like that.
He was a narc anyways.
He was a narc, and we always had to have some kind of cart or covering for him because he's agoraphobic.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tight,
That
like how
was
far
annoying.
he can see, because, we're not so good at that. But
Clearly.
yeah.
Yeah, you both rolled threes with that
little
Brothar.
myopic.
I'm not too worried. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you want to keep going? You want to keep going on in
I
your
mean,
adventure?
is there any other evidence? Is Shady still here? Where's Shady?
You gonna call her?
Yeah. May I call my best friend
Can
in
you
the world?
roll twice for me because you can talk to animals?
Of course. My 15
15.
and 15.
Wow.
That was cool as hell.
You call Shady.
bitches.
Yeah, and she comes.
Yeah.
And
You're
she's
Shady.
happy to see us.
Hey, ask
Out of
Shady if
30,
she saw anything.
yeah.
I was just thinking, did she happen to see anything during
You
the
want to talk
night?
to her?
Because
Yes,
here's the
please.
issue. Here's the issue. Even if we wanted to keep all the treasure for ourselves, which I absolutely do, I'm still kind of a little worried that somebody could just come sneak me away in the night because it's weird,
Because he
right?
disappeared.
Are we in danger? I want to know.
Let's talk to Shady. What does Shady have to say?
2.
Man, she's
I missed you!
Shady. That's not helpful.
Maude.
So did she? So she's not really helpful, right?
Shady's real dumb.
That's what a 2 will get you.
God damn it! All right.
Is
Well,
there any way that we're gonna find out what happened to Brothar?
I don't smell him. Can we search for tracks?
No,
Is
first of
there
all,
any hints?
you're going to level up.
Oh, cool.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, so you killed, these eagle hawks that you were eating. So naturally, you've had quite a few deaths right now. Calvin, you're on the scoreboard, which is great.
I did. A
Way
missile
to
came
go.
out of this thing.
So it's time to level up.
Yeah.
You gain the most experience. You are definitely on. You've gone up a level. You've gained some experience, but it does push you over to the next level as well. But you are closer to leveling up next time.
All right.
Quicker.
Ooh, cool.
So your new abilities. Are you ready?
Yes.
Jingle. When you roll to attack,
Uh-huh.
you get a +2 on any of those rolls.
All right.
Oh, that's so badass.
That's really helpful
I'm gonna be a
because you've been
killing
the best.
machine.
You've been the best at fighting thus far.
And I am loaded with treasures right now.
Actually, you only leveled up 1.
I got 2
It
daggers.
should be a +1.
I got a crossbow with a full quiver of bolts.
bolts. Thank you.
I've got a
Well,
shard of the magic jewel.
goblet.
I've got a goblet that I can put any fluid into and turn it into medicine. I've got my magic beard from which I can pull items, and this lovely golden feather.
I already forgot about that. Thank you
You
for
right.
reminding me.
And for your +1
I'll write
ability,
that down.
and your +1 ability is, it's called the Plan B.
Oh.
When your ring of
pill.
everything fails,
Uh-huh.
you get to roll again to try and activate your magic missile. Oh. Which will
Oh,
never.
just that.
Yeah. That's your Plan B.
I'm fine with that.
Or it should be called the Plan S for sympathy. Because that's what I'm giving you right now.
I don't think I should be punished for having a big imagination. All right, I wanted to give the horse wings. I wanted the hawks to be my friends. I just wanted a lot of good things in my life. But
Ring of
apparently-
magical pity.
Cool. So
Plan B.
now you're up a level. You kind of feel better, a bit stronger. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just still writing down all the cool things I have.
I'm sorry you don't have Plan B.
And that's only to a direct. That's not to all your rolls. The +2. It's just if you're attacking something.
To attack, yeah.
That's cool. All right, so is there any way we can just try to get a small hint at where Brothar went?
I would kind of walk around. Do you want to try and find him again? Do you want to figure out what's going on? I mean, there's a.
May I search the forest? Because Shady's been shit, and we can't see anything, so I'm going to try to look around.
Okay,
That's
sure.
a good
May I
idea.
do a magical scan with the ring?
Sure.
Is that
That's a
asking
great
too much?
idea.
Can I just scan for any hints?
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo style. 5! Mother!
What you see is Jingle pointing down.
Oh, it's just like,
Yeah. at a patch of uplifted soil.
Yo.
And you'll notice that every 5 or so feet, there is another little tuft that's been uplifted. And it's kind of a dragging motion back through one side of the forest.
So,
5.
Brothar.
Damn it, Sam, I'm helping.
I know. You tried. You really tried. Thank you for that.
So
for the
it
magic
looks
missile.
Like, it looks
That's
like
all I
somebody-
can tell
It
you.
looks like somebody dragged him away or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
As a rogue, I have excellent tracking skills. So I'm going to get down and I'm going to examine the marks. I'm going to taste them.
Smell him.
I'm going to smell them. And I'm going to see if I learn anything from it.
Please, for the love of Jesus.
It's an 8.
From your...
You just got shit all over your face now. You didn't do anything.
Yeah.
We don't know where the fuck. Yes.
We are
You smell
really bad detectives.
Yeah. You don't care, do you guys?
No,
Be
we
honest.
care enough. We care enough.
I'm glad this is a fantasy story and not an episode of like SVU or something.
I would love this to be.
Olivia Munn's just like, ding ding, I'm the killer. Ooh, where could he be? You know that the tufts of upturned grass are where Brothar's boots of roots were trying to grab and didn't work.
Wow.
Barely.
So
We barely know that. We couldn't really see it.
that's interesting because that tells me that whatever dragged him away is stronger than the magic of the boots of roots, which is pretty serious business.
I got him to run up the tree or something. Whatever happened last episode. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Remember when he
certainly
did
do.
that?
In fact, there's a picture that indicates that. There he is.
There he is. Hey.
Thanks for that one. Keep sending in your artwork.
So, is there anything? I can't use this. I can't track anything. Shady's a piece of shit.
Well, before there's only one thing we can do here, right?
Move on.
Yeah.
Really? If I'm being honest, do we just move on?
If you want to follow the path and look for him, we could. Or, we could just be like, well, what the hell, and just continue on our way to the death cliff.
Like,
Okay.
we could go to the death cliff, or we could. Oh my God, he's dead, isn't he? He's dead, isn't he? No, he's not dead. He's
Well, I didn't see any.
probably
I didn't see any blood or semen or anything.
dead. Definitely didn't see
Did you
any
get your
semen.
purple light out in the forest? Scan.
All right.
So which direction do you want to go? Battle it out, you two.
For our friend, maybe we should just go try to walk down the path and see if we can find any more clues or find him. He did help us at some points in this story.
It's true.
Maybe he found a cute little girl and he was like, I'll see ya.
Yeah, see,
And
and
he
that's
got
the kind of
dragged away?
reason why I'm against looking for him. But if you and Shady really want to look, I'll entertain it for a little while. But if it takes too long, it's onto the death cliff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us just 5 minutes of searching.
All right.
Okay.
That's
so we're gonna
fair.
follow. We're gonna follow the trail. And what happens?
What happens?
Yeah, and we're following the trail.
Well, call out for Brothar.
Brothar!
Do I have to roll the blow to that
No,
to see if
yeah,
you can
your
hear
voice
me?
box
To
fails.
see it, yeah.
Make a magical megaphone so we can hear you from farther away.
I don't trust it.
You
I'm just
don't-
gonna yell. I'm just gonna yell. Brothar!
Brothar!
You silly son of a bitch! Come on, get out of
Brothar!
here!
Are you out there narking us out to some monster or what?
I wonder if anyone hears your calls.
Brothar!
Brothar!
Oh no!
Oh, you're not Brothar.
Wow, you went all out, man.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Whoa! I heard you guys calling from like far away, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who you guys calling for?
We lost our friend in the middle of the night. Who are you?
Well, I am just an albino burglar. Or rather, some type of other thing that steals things from people as well.
Oh yeah, I know the type.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? bro?
You know the secret handshake?
Yeah, of course I do.
Wow.
You
We're not gonna
both,
blow it up, bro?
you both lose some health.
Shit.
What is your name?
My name is Losukius.
Losuck.
Uh-huh.
Yes. What race are you?
I am a man,
A human.
bro.
What's your class?
Just a burglar.
Thief.
Beef, whatever, bro. That's our word.
What's your positive thing that you bring?
Well, I can actually have anyone who has a good heart give me one thing that they have on them, bro.
Oh, you'll never get anything out of me then.
Yeah.
If you've got a good heart, all I gotta do is be like, hey, give me that like coinage, bro, and then
And
you'll
I'll
give
give
it
it
to
to
me.
you.
Do you got a good heart?
Do I have a good?
I don't need to try it out or anything. You guys seem pretty cool.
You seem pretty cool too.
What are you guys up to? What's going on out here?
Oh, well, not so fast. What's your negative attribute?
Oh, that's right. Well, my negative is that, as you can see, I am very covered up. And as you can tell by my albino hairstyle, I do not like the sun. It hurts me.
Son.
That's cool. I don't like water. It hurts me.
What? Straight up,
Shit,
dog.
man.
Oh,
Dog.
hey, he knows the secret handshake too.
You both start losing.
Blow it up.
And what weapon do you use?
I've just got this sweet blade right here.
That is a sweet blade.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Is it special?
I mean, you know, it'll like get vitals every time. Boom.
Oh, tight.
Bam.
Look at this thing. Look how strong this blade is, bro. You can't get this just anywhere.
It's like a fencing sword.
Yeah,
Cool.
damn straight.
All right, well, back to it then, I guess.
So, like, what are you guys doing over here? I hear
just
you
by
guys
the way,
calling out a name.
Letting you know that they have 3 flasks of water and a loaf of bread, which I think you kind of split when you're eating the eagle.
Oh, snap. You
and
guys
some
got...
fruit.
We do have some snacks. Yeah.
You guys have snacks?
Yeah, and maybe a little. Do we have some eagle hawk meat left?
A little bit of eagle hawk meat.
What?
But
Yeah,
I'm docking
straight
you.
up.
I'm docking you half a loaf of bread from that first meal that you did.
A whole half a loaf?
Yeah, there's 2.
You
of
were
you.
really greedy with your sandwich.
Well, I was hungry.
And there's Shady, the mare. I don't know if you've seen Shady. She's a little slow at the moment.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a mare. It's a horse.
I don't think I've seen a horse around here in some time,
She's
yo.
a chatty young stallion.
Well, I sure haven't seen any horses for quite a while.
What have you seen, let me ask you? Because we happen to be out here looking for our idiot friend who got turned up missing.
Was that so?
It is.
It is
Whoa.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
curious.
can tell because I just said it out loud.
Well, I don't know who you are. You could be lying to me right off the bat, bro. This is a cutthroat world we live in. It's like the Wild West. But
I feel
before
you, dog.
that, well, look, I have been out here with my band of thieves, and basically, you know, we've been just doing thief jobs. They'll hire us, and we'll go steal some stuff. You know,
You're
no
a
big
thief for a
deal.
hire.
Yeah, I noticed
for
that, like,
hire.
despite you saying us, there's just the one of you that I
Well,
can see.
that's true. I mean, I'm actually just the last of my band, actually.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
Well, something quite peculiar has been happening to my brethren, yo. Like every night, actually. There used to be 6, maybe 7 of us. I can't remember. But every night, another one of them is stolen by some mysterious thing.
That's so crazy. That's what just happened to Brothar.
We lost our
What?
buddy
Yeah.
that way.
Is that the name of the dude you were just yelling out?
Yeah.
Cool, bro.
No, it's Brothar.
Cool, Brothar.
That's what we're looking for.
Well, then I feel like maybe we have something in common, dudes.
Yeah, why don't you come hang out with us until we can figure out the source of all this evil?
I would absolutely love to. Especially since, you know, this thing has been taking all of my thief friends and whatnot.
Roll for lonely check.
What?
Roll the die.
Did you just call me a lonely chick?
Check for how lonely you are. A 5.
Fi-
Two, one.
Yeah, I'm pretty lonely, man.
Hey, man. Don't worry. We'll keep you safe.
Thanks, man.
Well-
Actually, I thought I would be next since last night my second bro was taken.
Ooh.
That's right.
Is the second bro like a first mate for
Well,
burglars?
yeah, second bro's like my BFF.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I've got a first bro too, but like he's not a thief.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He just like likes to look at dragons.
I like that too. I feel that.
I like
You
looking
know,
at
no big
dragons,
deal.
too.
He doesn't like
all the
paint him
time.
or do anything gay or anything. He just looks at him.
So we've kind of got a bit of assisted help. What would you 3 like to do now?
We should keep following the tracks and see if we can get.
Well,
any
what else can
hints
you
or
tell us
clues.
about this mysterious creature or
Have
creatures
you
or
seen
force
it?
or whatever?
Well, from what little I have seen or heard of this mysterious night creature is that it indeed uses the night to move around, bro.
Well, then you must have seen something because you are presumably nocturnal with all your weird albino business.
Well, that would be cool to be able to say and add to my bag of awesomeness, but in fact, all it really means is that I like to sleep.
Oh,
So, like, at night, I'll just, like, sleep, bro. Like, I can still walk around during the day. It just, like, direct sunlight just, like, hurts, you know? It's like a sting.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
So have you seen anything? Have you seen like a shape or any
Well,
kind
I
of
will
hint?
say that it is kind of like a shadowy figure.
Ooh.
That's what I will say.
Shadowy.
You know, in the nighttime, shadowy type stuff.
Well, I mean, there's
Like
shadows
a-
everywhere. Anything with light casts a shadow too.
Is it like a shadow creature?
I would say yes, a creature might be a fair assessment, especially since it's been stealing my thief friends who are actually pretty good at defending themselves from creatures, might I add.
All right.
So you've
That's
got
hard to track.
Shady, a horse, and 3 men. Go on. What you gonna do?
I see a potential issue here. If I could just pull you aside for a moment.
Hold on. Roll for
For privacy?
yeah.
That's
A 9. Okay.
I don't know how private that is.
That's not very private.
I'll
So
try to put my hand up.
So basically, Losukius, it will be able to hear every 3rd word from that.
That's me.
So the fact that he is from a band of thieves tells me that we might be in a bit of trouble if we do find all his dumb friends.
You got a point, but if his friends are kind of like him, I think we could maybe outsmart them and get away in time.
Well, he seems cool,
He does seem cool, but
but we'll be outnumbered 2-1 if he turns out to not actually be cool.
you got a point.
Is there a way that we can find out if he is for sure indeed cool in fact? Some magical spell?
I could use some sort of magical spell. Maybe like a truth serum?
Yeah, let's check him out.
Ooh. Can I roll for a truth serum?
That you can't produce a true serum,
Truth spell.
but you could pull one out of your beard.
I will say that I was listening to you guys, and this is what I got out of it. Fact thieves me dumb cool one, a fact use serum. I found that to be quite interesting. Why did you need to be so secretive about what you were saying over there if it was really just like kind of gibberish?
Oh, no reason. That's just our special language that we have with one another.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of sounds to me like you guys are potentially a little bit suspect of my character, and I get that. I am just a wandering albino thief. But I will say I've got coins, and I could potentially offer you guys something pretty cool, like what I have in my pocket over here,
Oh, now you're talking.
Wow.
which is basically some cedar shims, or like, you know, $50.
This
Yeah.
is intriguing. I do like the cedar shims.
Well, I mean, you could buy a lot more cedar shims with $50, I think. If we can find anybody that takes American dollars in this magical ancient forest.
What nice person did you will to give those to you?
Well, I mean, look, a thief has many jobs, including thievery. And like when you're looking for stuff, sometimes you find cedar shims and $50.
You should check out Jingle's inventory as well at one
Oh
stage.
yeah? What do you got there, bro? Look, all I'm looking for really in exchange for like your guys' company and perhaps a little bit of help in finding what happened to my bros is like I'll give you guys some cedar shims, $50 as I said before, and like, you know, I could lend my sword, my dagger thing here, and like some of my expertise to help you find your bro as well.
All right.
Still
So
not trusting him? Because I'm pretty trusting.
Well, I figure, you know, if for some reason we don't trust him at the end of it, we just kill him and take all of his shit.
Cool.
are you looking for Brothar or are you looking for the night crawler?
I gotta imagine that if we find one, we find the other. So I think we got a deal, bro.
Sweet beans, bro. Here's your cedar shims.
Yes.
All purpose, and here's your $50.
All right.
All right, add that to your inventory, guys.
Cool.
Cedar shims.
I'll get
Shit, we don't know what it
You
is.
put it in the corner of your doors when you need to install a new door.
$150.
This is so generous, Losukius. And now we know that it's daytime, and so we're going through. And as the the albino, the day may be a problem, but we're in a forest, so it provides lots
Yeah,
of
yeah.
shadows and shade. And then you've got Shady, the horse.
Right.
So
Which is not helpful
do you
for
sound like
Blossom
now?
Sorry, I
Sun,
was just
don't
trying to
No, it
like
doesn't.
do your voice, bro.
So now you're in the forest, and the death cliffs are over that away, but the trail is leading that away. But don't worry, because you came from that away. So
Okay. Got it. All right. So can we continue to follow these tracks? Because it seems like it's the same.
Hey, it
Dang.
sounds like we're kind of like on an important journey here, like finding our buddies. I'm sorry, my buddies and your buddy. But like, I kind of haven't eaten in like 2 days. You guys have anything to like potentially share with a hungry albino?
Yeah, let's
I
give
mean,
him
do
one
I
of our...
have one of these hearts of gold or what? Pure hearts?
Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
could, but I don't see a need to make you give me anything because you've been
He-
pretty cool so far.
you can only use that once per person.
Right, and I just don't want to waste it unless you got something real cool I can see later. No way, man. I got plenty of cedar shims.
Yeah, let's give him an Eagle Hark sandwich.
I would love that.
Yeah, there's plenty more monsters in the
Hey.
woods.
Jinx, you owe me a mead.
Let's
I
give him a
like this.
sandwich.
Alrighty, let's take away the rest of your bread. And
He's gonna eat a whole half a loaf of bread for one sandwich.
I don't need to eat that much.
Okay, now you've got a quarter loaf,
There you go.
Yeah.
and all your meat's gone.
That's
But-
fine.
Oh,
yeah.
we didn't have that much.
We had
Do you need
fruit
some
still.
water?
I would love like at least a sip.
Yeah, just don't get any on Calvin if you could.
Oh sure, yeah. You're allergic to water or
Yeah,
something?
pretty.
You wouldn't
kills
know it
me.
from the
bro.
smell. He smells like lilac.
I think you smell fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's my ring of everything.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
What does it do?
Everything.
Nearly.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
In fact, almost never.
Okay. Sounds like it doesn't really do anything.
It was an air freshener about 10 minutes ago.
While you guys are talking, a hobgoblin jumps out.
Oh!
Oh,
What would you like to do?
I'm
It's just
gonna
one.
shoot. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot him.
Okay.
Real quick. Let me just.
go ahead and roll for that.
16.
That's
Wow.
an 18 with my +2 to attack.
You shoot him in the heart and he is dead.
Yeah.
Nice work, bro.
Yeah,
you guys
thank
don't
you.
mind if I like check out what that goblin had in its pockets and shit, do you?
Oh, by all
No,
means.
go
We
ahead.
forgot to do it last time.
Oh, cool.
Every time.
Yeah, we ate them and we got goblin chunks out
I was
the
just
butt
thinking
butt.
about that if we should get some more meat, but I don't want to risk that again.
Let's
Alright,
definitely never do that
Roll
again.
to see what you loot.
Okay.
I wonder if I should have talked to him before I just shot him through the heart.
That's a
Wait,
14, bro.
Was he a
We
goblin or a
should've.
hobgoblin?
He was just like a little pathetic, small, young, frail,
Oh, a child.
innocent child goblin.
Jeez.
Whoops.
You didn't even think twice,
He
huh?
was literally about to be like, please, sir.
Whoa, I didn't know I was hanging out with baby killers.
Sorry, it's just like every time we run into some monster, they just attack us straight up.
That's cool, I get it, man. Like I said, it's dangerous out here. You guys don't mind if I still loot it, right?
Oh, yeah,
you,
no,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
loot that
Cool.
child.
So you get another kill.
I rolled a 14. What does that mean?
You get some cedar shims.
Oh, hell yeah! More cedar shims!
Damn.
Hell yeah!
I might try to trade you for those later.
Of course, bro.
Cool.
Cedar shims.
Wow, I don't feel good about that.
You should.
We probably should have interrogated him first, or
Well, it did jump out rather quickly. Kind of
Yeah.
scared us.
That
Yeah.
could be if there's a report, that could be
I mean,
on the
there's
report.
kind of a rule of the wild, which is like, don't jump out at anybody. You know what I mean? You can get a sword or an arrow in your butt.
You got a lot of wisdom.
And now, Jingle, the part of your heart for doing that darkened a little more to the point that there's absolutely no way that Losukius could steal anything from you.
I didn't
at
think there
will.
was in the first
Well, he
place.
could steal.
Wow.
He could physically steal something from you, but he can't will you to do it.
I'd like to see him
Oh.
try.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Because you're
Don't though.
verging. You just got like an evil point. You're a little bit more renegade.
Hell yeah,
Cedar
plus
shit.
one evil.
Got
point.
some cedar
Yeah,
shims,
yeah,
bro.
that was an evil point for sure just then. All right, well, you're in the forest. What do you know about everything? Like, what do you think they should do next?
Well, I mean, as I said before, this creature does seem to hang out in the darkness. So potentially, maybe we should be looking in the shadows.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, they are literally everywhere, so that's not super helpful.
It's true.
Sorry if that came off as rude, but it's
No, of course not,
just
bro.
that it's real dumb.
I don't know you or your
is the
life.
thing.
Okay, so you venture further and further into the thickness of the forest. Even though it is day, there are shadows cast, and you get a glimpse of something speeding by.
Whoa.
Oh. Should we try to catch it? Should we try to follow it?
How
Guys,
do you catch it?
there's a
Follow?
chance that that could be the very creature that we have been seeking this entire journey.
I think you got a
Happened
point.
again.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is he following us? Is he surrounding us?
Where, I don't know, you tell me. Where can you see? What can you see?
Let's use Shady as bait.
Okay, hold on. That's my friend. I don't know if I want to throw Shady
It's
at.
just a dumbass horse.
what has she ever done for you, bro?
She
Yeah.
gave me company.
Some people seek company.
I mean, I could give you company with cedar shims. Just draw some people on them.
Okay, maybe throw Shady out into the shadows.
All right. When you go and throw Shady out to the
Whoa,
shadow,
whoa, whoa. Let's all like surround the area where we put her out as bait, and we'll wait for the shadow creature to try to take her.
That's a good
And
plan,
I want
when
everyone to
it
take-
does, we spring on it.
everyone take a d20
Oh,
to
no.
see how stealthy you are in your position.
Okay.
Go
Well,
on.
let me just point out.
Hold on, I got an idea too.
He's got an invisible cloak.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go. We just figured that out because
Yeah.
I forgot completely. All right. I could stay in there with Shady.
Yeah.
I could stay right next to her and use some kind of. Do I have that? Am I able to catch it with like a thing of light, like a shield of light, like a catch, a what is that called? A trap.
A magical
wanna-
net.
Do you want to summon a net or create a? I mean, you should have the abilities to create like a bear trap.
Yeah.
Like a
I mean,
trap.
and as I said before, bros, this seems to be a pretty powerful creature. I mean, like, unless your magic is like super, super, super powerful, it may not even work.
All right, dig this. I will make a physical trap. You enchant it with your magical ring. Put on your
We
your
got a
robe.
thing going
Yeah,
right now.
you
We
hide
got
your
a
You guys
thing.
are pretty rad.
We surround it. We're gonna catch it.
All right.
Cool.
So I rolled an 18
For what?
to build a trap.
To build a trap.
Okay.
So I built a snare, and it's like a badass snare.
And
right?
to enhance it.
With 18?
18, yeah.
Oh, this is pretty.
So you have a
it just-
magical net?
An enchantment onto the trap, so it will help catch it.
Okay, great.
So-
And
So it
How
can hold
about-
a mystical being, even if it is formless. It will still get caught in the badass trap that we built.
Okay, so I will get into an advantageous spot to stab the being as it's trapped. How about that?
Well,
You're obviously gonna be in the
let's
shadow.
get your sword to its throat, and let's see if we can communicate with it, because it's no good to us dead. We'll never find our
So
friends
you'd
if we
rather
don't know
not
where
attack
came
it
from.
first, and you'd rather kind of like interrogate
Well,
it, bro?
it's gonna be
There you go.
contained. It's gonna be trapped. So when we spring the trap, we got to find out what it is, where it's from, and where our friends are.
All right, sweet, peace, West Side for life, bro.
And what are you
420,
rolling
dog.
for stealth? To see how
I'm
well you're
definitely
hidden?
gonna try to stealthily hide so that I can jump in front of the being and hold my cool knife to its throat.
Hell yeah!
Roll. 20!
Wow!
You are
You are the
as
king of stealth.
invisible as Calvin in the Cloak of Invisibility.
Hell yeah, bro.
We make
Yeah.
a pretty good
Sweet.
team this
Yeah.
time.
We
That's
can't
right.
see you yet. You haven't rolled for stealth yet. People can still see you.
Oh, I'm still.
Okay.
You just
oh,
built a trap. That's all
I
you
do
did.
have my cloak on. Does that mean guaranteed
19.
stealth?
19.
Wow.
Stealth, bro.
And I was
Hell
actually going
yeah.
to say, because your personality is sneaky, I was going
Yeah.
to +1 to that. So you're all like completely invisible.
Totally invisible.
You've got a magical trap laid out that's been built well and blessed by magic. And now you're waiting. Alrighty.
Cool. We're gonna make this shadow creature our
Whoa.
bitch.
That is episode 5 of Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to hold it right there and see what happens next week on the adventure.
This is the best luck we've ever
Oh,
had
God.
for
Hey,
something.
maybe it's because you got an albino on your team. No big deal. Hashtag, bro.
While I've got you guys, keep sending in your ideas
Good work,
and
fellas.
your
Good work. Good
pictures
work.
as well. We do have a subreddit there, which is reddit.com/r/SourceFed. So jump on there with any of your ideas and your art. We will be using your art in the episodes. And that beautiful new intro that we had, a big shout out to Terry from Adelaide in Australia,
Oh, yeah.
who spent
Oh,
a
Terry's the
week
best.
making that intro for us to use. And he said to shout out to his sister. He just wanted him to say that because they used to watch me on Nickelodeon a long, long time ago. I won't say how long ago, but a long time ago. So there you go, fun fact for that one too. I get +1 age. Actually, it's a +9, but we're going to a dark place right now. Keep sending in your art. Here's a few for you right now to have a look at. Right?
Oh,
With
I like
their
this
Twitter
one
handles.
that's on the screen right now.
Actually, that one might be my favorite.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that
that
was
one's
a good
good
one
too.
I can't quite tell what that one is at all, but I like it.
You can't see when the light's shining in your eyes.
Oh, that
so-
makes sense, bro.
Yeah, we'll stick around for next week. Until then, but what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something when we say goodbye. Something really cool.
Were we?
I didn't plan on that, but
Yeah.
we could try something really cool.
Quick, do something.
Okay.
How about like, see you next time, bros.
Thanks for watching.
We're here to do heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People certainly seem to like it.
What about when you call someone fat? We're saying you loom large in our collective subconscious, you big fat fatty. This is bullshit!